guys, hey. Happy Tuesday. It's Tuesday. I'm a tad bit early, which is kind of shocking, because I'm never early, but I'm really on time. Or I'm really on time. I'm early for a reason. Anyway, happy Valentine's Day, everybody. It kind of stuck up on me. I wasn't prepared. It was just all of a sudden Valentine's Day. Not that it's important, but I was just like, hey, it's Valentine's Day. Neat. So, I hope you guys have awesome plans for the day. I have a weird schedule today, which is why I'm a little early. I haven't really had my coffee, so my brain is going like 2 miles per hour. I have to leave stream early today, but I'm coming back, if that makes sense. I have some normie shit to do, like right in the middle of my normal stream time, so I have to leave and come back, but I should be back. I'm planning on being back, but you know how plans go. Chaos in life, so we'll see how that goes. Anyway, with that out of the way, the only real bit of news I had, other than the strange schedule for today, we're gonna keep going with Hogwarts Legacy. There's so much in this game. I'm gonna keep trying to do the story, but because there is so much, and then you have to do certain things to do certain things, we'll see how it goes. I'd like to beat it by the end of this week, so we can go back to KOTOR, or move on to something else. I'd like to go back to KOTOR. So, other than that, I wanted to quickly show off some of the watercolors I've been talking about, because the two that I just recently did turned out so good. I'm so proud of them. They look so good. Alright, well anyway, so real quick, there's little Fuecoco, if you can see him. And then I got little Charmander. Look at his little fire. It turned out so good. Okay, anyway, these will be up on my Etsy soon. I have 2 more to finish, and I've started those. Those are the water starters for Gen 1 and the newest generation. I don't remember why I wanted to do it that way, but I did it that way. I love watercolors. It's really fun. It's just because you have to wait for certain things to dry to do certain things. It takes it takes longer, but you're not really working longer. If that makes sense. Because there's downtime in the middle, but I always try to. That's why I have like 3 or 4 different sets going at a time, because I am impatient and I'd like to be working during the downtime. But anyway, all of that out of the way, I hope everybody had a great weekend. Happy Valentine's Day. We're going to go ahead and get Ad out of the way so we can get pre-rolls gone, and then we're going to get back into Hogwarts and try to remember where we stopped on Friday. But I'll be right back, you guys. See you soon. wait, where are my glasses? Hear that scream from my cat? I got a message from the void. Anyway. Okay, realistically, I have about an hour to play right now. Which sucks because I know it's not an hour because stupid ads have to stupid play. Anyway, Twitch is gonna Twitch. Okay. Oh, look at my head wiggle. What were we doing? Okay, we just got the room of requirement, and we just got our
all the potions you've brewed.
ability. I've only brewed like 2 potions, Deke. Okay. Sometimes I hate like taking the weekend off and then coming back and not knowing what I'm doing. But it takes too much out of me to keep like to stream every single day. Sorry. No, I still need a talent. I mean, I'm still gonna need to do this. Oh, heck yeah. Increases the range of Revelio. I'm sorry.
Deke cannot believe how many beasts you have here.
Deke, there's no beasts here. I'd like to learn how to put the beasts here. Hang on. Okay, I think I got it. I think we're good. Stop coughing in your ear. Speak to Deke. Oh. You gonna tell me about the beasts, Deke?
Professor Weasley said I should ask you about changing the room's ambience.
Of course. What sort of overall look most appeals to you?
Oh, something natural and
I'd like the room to feel natural and earthy, as though I'm outdoors.
Oh, sounds perfect.
That's cool, okay. What were the other ones?
Quite a difference. Of course, you needn't keep this style if you don't like it. You can always ask Deke to change it back. Now you have learnt a good bit about alteration.
Thank you, Professor. The room is full of possibilities.
Indeed. No matter how much time I spend here, the room always manages to surprise me.
I'm really happy we finally got here. This was like one of the main places that I wanted to see. Oh, did it give me more space? I mean, that's cool and all, but realistically, all that stuff up there, I'm not going to get to access that. That's all just for looks, right?
An even bigger space.
Yep.
How did that happen?
The room equips itself to your needs. It must have sensed that you needed more space to practice spellcasting. If you'd like to customize the space further, you can use these spellcrafts. You'll find more of them both inside and outside the school.
Thank you, Professor. I shall keep an eye out.
Good. I'll leave you to it. This is your space now. Use it wisely.
Dressing screens.
should be proud of all the potions you've brewed.
Deep's about to make me angry. Oh. Gothic walls. Apply. Hold to apply all walls and bookshelves. Yes. Okay. Whoops. Oh, neat. Yeah, Gothic balcony. Let's keep it the same.
Deke cannot believe how many beasts you have here.
Deke, there's no beasts here. You don't even have the ability. Look, I got a statue of beasts. Wonder if that's what he's going on about. Oh, I made that purple. I do remember that. Oh, it's already Gothic. I bet everything else will already be Gothic too. This is how we leave. Is she missing a face? She has no face. Oh, that one's actually kind of cute. I like that one too. I want it all to match though. Yeah, get it, Deke. That's awesome, though. That's pretty cool, too, though. Change color. Green. Yeah, there we go. Oh, wait, I missed the other one? Oh, okay. Okay. I really like the round windows. I don't know, maybe we should go with the botanical stuff. Oh, this is really bright and eerie. I like this one too. Here. Whoops, I should hold on. Apply to all. I like that it kind of furnished it for me a little bit, so it wasn't all like bland and bare. No, that's not what I want. The subject is currently in use. Oh. Oh, that's kind of neat, I guess. Why would you need it, though? Oh, I should have put it in between as like a divider. Gold herbology trophy. Oh. Did I earn that somehow? like The Sims. Alright, I like this. I wonder if it gets bigger.
Dick thinks you should be proud of all the potions you've brewed.
Deke, honey. I'm getting tired of that. Change the color. Green. This is already green? Yeah. Wait, make it match. Now it's cute. It's got a little buttress. Is that what that's called? A buttress? Cute. Where is my potions table? Gothic potions table. Oh wait, it's yellow. I don't want that. Green. I just realized I'm supposed to be trying to do things fast. Here I am changing furniture around. No, wait. Alright, I'm almost done, I'm almost done. No. Why did I want to do this corner yellow? I obviously chose to make everything yellow. It's a mermaid. This little guy, he looks like Toby.
Dick thinks you should be proud of all the potions you've brewed.
Alright, Deke. Alright, anyway. Now what? Man, I just like the map. I do, I just like it. I wonder how long this game actually is. I wonder if I'm
travel broadens the mind.
thinking I'm too big of a challenge to try to beat it on stream. No.
Over here.
Sebastian, it's been a while.
It has. Glad you received my owl. I have something to show you.
First, let me thank you for what you did in the library.
Of course. Scribner tried to give me detention, but I have ways out of these things.
Well, you took the fall for me, and that counts for something.
Did you find what you were looking for?
I did, but something was missing. I'm not sure here is the best place to discuss it.
Understood. We can talk more in a moment, in the Undercroft. Not even the professors know about this place. This way.
Shadow of the Undercroft.
There's a secret passage just here.
It's well disguised.
Was that Peeves? It is Peeves. He sounds like a monkey right now. Peeves. Hang on. You know what I never did? I never checked sound. Hold on. Sound check. Beep boop. I never checked sound. No, we're good. We got sound. What is this, a clock? There's a clock.
How did you find this place?
My friend, Ominous Gaunt. He named it the
Ominous.
Undercroft. We used to
He
play
would name it
Godstones
the
here all the
Undercroft.
time. With my sister, Anne. She loved that infernal game. What I wouldn't give to lose to her again. I should tell you, I swore to Ominous I would safeguard this place. So please, keep this between us. He never confides in anyone. But he's trusted me since the day we met. I wouldn't want to jeopardize that.
Oh, wow, but
We
you're
used
showing
to
it to me
sneak in
anyway.
here almost daily.
Oh, that's kind of sweet, though.
We've never been caught.
I know Ominous. Met him in our common room. I've noticed he uses his wand to navigate the castle.
He does. No idea how, though. Ominous was born blind, and no spell could reverse it. His wand seems almost sentient. Not surprising, I suppose. Ollivander always says, the wand chooses the wizard.
Is that how he found this place?
No, someone in his family knew about it. The Gaunts are full of secrets. I've never heard anyone else speak of it, and I've certainly never seen anyone else here. Again, mention this to no one, especially Ominous. He has no love lost for his family or their secrets, but this place is special to him.
Of course. Ominous spoke to me about his family when we first met. To say that he has no love lost for them is an understatement.
Glad you understand. Anyway, the Undercroft has been a perfect place to sneak off to, away from prying eyes, and even practice otherwise forbidden spells.
Really? Like what?
Like the blasting curse. Professors say it's not an appropriate spell to teach students.
A proper magical education ought to include all magic.
My thoughts exactly. A spell like Confringo is only truly dangerous in untrained hands.
Confringo.
Such spells should be properly taught, not banned. To be fair, I'm admittedly partial to more fiery forms of magic, but you should learn it. I can teach it to you safely here.
Fire? Is it not fire?
It may take a while to get the feel for it. Mimic my wand movement. The incantation is Confringo.
Very well.
You're getting it. Ready to actually try it out?
Does it?
Stick to the targets, though. Best to keep the Undercroft intact.
Oh, it's just Fringo. A long-range bolt that deals damage on impact. Enemies hit with fire-based attacks will continue to take damage for a few seconds. Is it? I mean, it's fire, right? Yeah. So why did he say he didn't like it?
Have a go at those candelabras. Both have their uses, but I think you'll find that a Confringo cast travels a bit farther than that of a spell like this. Nice work.
Okay.
How's it feel?
It's a tad hot.
You'll get used to it. That's it!
I think I've got it.
Oh, is it just
Revelio.
No, is it just over here?
Confringo.
Well done.
I guess that's our fault. Oh my god. Get rid of anything green. My gear slots are full. like literally gonna have to go hunt down all the Merlin quests. Oh, I have no green stuff. Oh, here we go. I love that it gave me something not good. It gave me something green after I got rid of all the green stuff. Okay, we're good.
I have to say, I enjoyed that.
The first time Ominous and I practiced Confringo, we singed our eyebrows.
I would have paid to see that.
I swore we'd never live it down. So this day, there's something about that spell that's addictive.
I'm ready for
This
more.
is exactly the type of magic I've been hoping to learn.
There's more where that came from. Been practicing similar spells here for ages. Although, I didn't tell Anne and Ominous about every one. Haven't been here in some time. It's not the same without Anne.
I'm sorry about your sister. If there's anything I can do...
Perhaps when I next head to Feldcroft, you could come along. Meet Anne. She could use some cheering up.
Just let me know when, and I'll meet you.
Introduce me to his
She misses
sister.
Hogwarts. She's been stuck at home with our guardian, Uncle Solomon. Unfortunately, you'll have to meet him too. Well, meeting a new student will be precisely what she needs.
I shall look forward to it.
Cheers. By the way, what was it you couldn't discuss out in the hall earlier?
I'm not sure where to start.
You said something was missing from what you found in the library. I assume it's to do with what you told me. About the Portkey, and Gringotts, and Ranrock.
Nothing gets past you. And yes, it is. As I'm sure you suspect, there is a bit more to all of this.
I'm listening.
I mean, he brought me here. I don't know, I guess I trust him.
You must promise to keep this between us.
I trusted you with knowledge of the secret Undercroft. You can trust me.
All right. I can see traces of ancient magic.
Ancient magic? I don't know what I was expecting you to say, but it wasn't that. What does that even mean?
Honestly, I'm not entirely certain. All I know is that I can see whispers of an old magic that hardly anyone else can. Fig and I think that Ranrock has somehow found a way to harness that magic's power.
Are you telling me that goblins may be wielding some sort of wizard magic?
That's what we're trying to find out.
And this ability of yours, does it allow you to wield this magic too?
I don't know.
Well, when you do know, tell me. I've been studying archaic forms of magic for ages. Perhaps we can help each other. In the meantime, with both Rookwood and Ranrock after you, I suspect a bit more time practicing the blasting curse is in order. Spend as much time here as you'd like. And remember, keep this place between us. When I head to Feldcroft, I'll send you an owl.
Okay.
Revelio.
Gonna go with him and his sister. Times it, okay. Oh, leave. What's up, Mikey? Happy Valentine's Day, man. Happy Tuesday. It's like it's not letting me exit. Thanks.
Hello, Sebastian. Wait. You there? I can hear you.
Oh,
Immediately
hello,
caught.
Ominous.
Good job.
I was just heading to our common room.
I've recognized that voice. You're the new 5th year. Did you just come from the Undercroft? How did you get in there?
Uh-oh.
Actually, Sebastian brought me there. But he made it perfectly clear to keep quiet about it.
That rat! You breathe a word about this place to anyone, and not even your precious Professor Fig will be able to help you. My father is friends with the headmaster, and I'm not afraid to exploit that connection if I need to.
Oh no, I'm so scared.
You needn't threaten me. I'm not going to say anything about your Undercroft.
Why should I trust you? You just betrayed Sebastian.
Oh
Please.
no!
I was trying to defend him. He was clear that this was a secret place and I was to tell no one. He's a good friend.
I just
I
betrayed
don't
Sebastian.
need you to tell me about my oldest friend. Thank you very much.
Honest, I just meant...
I know what you meant. Sebastian gets
I
himself
messed
in
up.
enough trouble. He doesn't need your help.
Oh, you're gonna go get some lunch? Enjoy your
Sebastian
lunch,
is going
man.
to
Thanks
get
for
an earful
saying
about
hi.
this.
Come and see me as soon as you can. I've returned from a rather unproductive trip to the Ministry, hoping your time has been more fruitful than mine.
Fig is back with the book. Okay. Oh wait, check this out, check this out.
Hello, Zenobia. What did you need help with?
I need someone to collect my gobstones that have been
Oh,
hidden.
right.
I would like to teach you Wingardium Leviosa. It can be used to levitate objects for a short time. Once you've completed a few prerequisite tasks, do see me after class.
Confringo impacts. Wait. Confringo impacts produce fiery bolts that seek enemy targets. I figured I should grab it since I just got it. Now what? Oh, right. Oh, neat. Travel. Okay. Oh no. Okay. I hate to do this so early, but I have got to go to the bathroom. So we're gonna run our first ad break. I'm so sorry. I'll be right back. Am I back? Did it come back? Hold on. My Twitch is acting up. Did it fix it? Oh, it fixed it. Okay, we're good. We're back.
Revelio.
No, this way. I didn't talk to Professor Fig. I gotta go tell him. That's not a bad hint. Pretty much keep one of each spell in your little, which we're already kind of doing. Wonder what I can do to speed up. Whoops. Like my loading times.
I was hoping to see you.
You're back.
Finally. Minister Spavin talks more than he listens. Ranted on and on about rogue dragons. Wouldn't listen to a word about goblins. Speaking of which...
Listen, Professor. So much happened while you were away. I received a flurry of messages from Professor Black's house elf, Scrope.
Scrope sent you messages?
Yes, I thought it was odd too. He asked me to meet him and then told me to take the toast.
Why would you want to take toast?
To a cave under the lake. And that's where I found Richard Jackdaw's ghost.
Who on earth is Richard Jackdaw?
He was a student here long ago. Anyway, he told me about a secret cavern. I went there, and right next to Jackdaw's skeleton, I found the missing pages.
You found the pages?
I did. And because Jackdaw had followed the map they contained, when I found the pages, I found the location on the map. Believe it or not, it's a room below Hogwarts.
Why am I not surprised? Shall we?
I was hoping you'd say that.
Hello.
Oh, and we'll need to bring the book.
What's up, Star Wars? Yo, you know what? I was thinking about you the other day. So you asked me who Merlin was, and I was like, there's no Merlin here. I realized that everybody and their mom is like, buy Merlin's beard. Oh, buy Merlin. So he's like part of their speech.
The room
That's
is
why
called
I
the
was
Map
like,
Chamber,
what?
by the way. And a portrait of Percival Rackham awaits us there.
Professor Rackham.
Okay, yeah.
I look forward to meeting him.
Yep.
How did this Jackdaw get the pages from the book?
Evidently, Peeves stole them, and Jackdaw stole them from him.
Peeves. Yep. Everyone and their mom literally talks about Merlin. And I don't know if you were here when we found him, but he's got his own little, like, quest things. They're like puzzles, kind of. They're pretty cool.
To think it was beneath us all this time.
What time is it? Okay. It's a pretty book-shaped pedestal.
This looks promising.
this is cool.
A map. There's Hogsmeade. And over here, the Forbidden Forest.
Oh, yeah.
And, of course,
The map chamber.
Hogwarts. It's
Makes sense.
magnificent.
Their little floor map reminds me of the floor map from Dark Souls, kinda. I think Dark Souls 2, maybe? Is the map thing in Mahula?
If only you
Majula?
were here to see this.
Oh, his wife. It's cool that he's like carrying on her work after she died. I love that there's footprints. Oh, I don't leave footprints.
Hello, Professor Rackham. We've placed the book on the pedestal as you asked. And this is my mentor, Professor Fig.
How do you do, Professor Fig? And you, my young friend, see now why you needed to return with the book?
I do. I also see why you refer to this room as the map chamber.
That you have come this far tells me that you possess extraordinary magical ability, the potential and power of which will unlock should you prove yourself worthy. The location of each of 4 trials will, in time, appear on the map. Trials that will test you and give you access to invaluable knowledge. Trials that you must complete on your own. Do you recall the pensive memory you viewed in my vault in Gringotts?
You and your friend Charles spoke of the portkey, and of trials you'd created for one who sees traces of ancient magic.
Precisely. Charles is another of the Keepers, a designation we gave ourselves centuries ago,
The Keepers.
in light of the knowledge that we have been bound to keep hidden.
Keepers of the knowledge.
Until perhaps now.
So, the passage from your ruins to Gringotts, everything in the vault, the restricted section, finding this room, none of these was a trial.
They were an important part of the journey, but they were not trials themselves. The fact that you have come this far, however, bodes well. The trials were designed to ensure that the power and knowledge we have kept secret for so long does not fall into the wrong hands. They will test your abilities, both innate and learned. But of equal importance, everything you witness as you complete the trials will inform what you choose to do with all that we share. You will need patience. The trials have much to teach you. It will take time.
I'm afraid we don't have the luxury of time.
We have waited this long, Professor Fig. Surely a few more.
Respectfully, sir, while I do not know the secret you keep, I do know that our young friend here has seen traces of a powerful dark magic being wielded by goblin kind. And we encountered an uncommonly powerful goblin wielding such magic as we prepared to leave your vault at Gringotts. We may already be too late.
This is grave news indeed. Young friend, do you trust Professor Fig?
I do.
Then, in the
Way to
light
put
of
her
your
on the
considerable
spot.
skill and all you have already accomplished, we shall begin. You will find the location of the first trial marked on the map below you. Whilst Professor Fig may assist you in locating the trials, they may be completed only by one with our ability.
Shall we have a look?
It's me. I'm the chosen one.
I know that tower. It's not far. You may have seen it yourself.
Don't think I have.
I don't
Perhaps
think so.
your young friend is not as well traveled as you think.
As your mentor, the least I can do is go ahead to make sure it is safe. Join me as soon as you can.
You said that you know that tower. What can you tell me about it?
Not much, I'm afraid. I've passed it dozens of times. It's north of Hogsmeade. My recollection is that it seems abandoned. Clearly, however, the tower conceals more than meets the eye.
Instead of
I'll
transformer.
find you at the tower as soon as I can.
Until then, be careful, and do not tell anyone where you're going.
What a cool map. There's the tower. There's some junk over there. Oh.
It's time you learned, Glacius, the freezing spell. It is an efficient way to cool down a heated situation. But first, I will need you to complete a few tasks. Once you've done that, come and see me.
Flying
Off
teacher
on another
scared me.
adventure, are we?
Yep. The little bling 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 in my hat. Oh god, it's all the way out there. I got 10 minutes. Alright. I know what I want to do with my last 10 minutes. We're gonna go to Hogsmeade. Yep. And what's this? No, what's this? Flight test. Oh, it's on the, okay, never mind. We're gonna go sell shit, and then we're gonna go get a broom. And that way I don't have to run all the way over there. And that should be just right on time.
Sometimes it seems all roads lead to Hogsmeade.
Wonder how many times she's gonna say that. No, this.
Welcome. Do let me know if I can be of any assistance at all. What can I do for you today?
Take all my junk.
Very good. Never hurts to keep my stocks replenished.
Dang, it was all junk.
I hope to see you again. Farewell for now.
Bye. Whoops. Map. Map, 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 map. Hello, sir. I need a broom.
Ah, new face. Wonderful.
Albie?
Hello, Mr. Weeks, is it?
Albie Weeks at your service. Welcome to Spintwitches. Apologies if you came by before and weren't able to come in. Shop's been closed since trade routes were disrupted. Had to travel as far as London to meet with my supplier. And I've only just returned, thankfully with inventory. I presume you're in the market for a new broom?
Yes, please.
Got a few rare U-weavers available. Ember Dash, Silver Arrows. Wind Wisps too. No matter what broom you choose, you'll be pleased. They're all exceptional, both in quality and performance.
You said disrupted trade routes caused you to close Spintwitches.
Terrible it's been. Trade routes reported as unusable. Evidently criminals were overtaking roads, threatening hamlets. I can fly safely almost anywhere. But you try flying with an inventory of brooms on your back. No easy feat.
Just imagine him with a
back
bunch
to
of
work.
brooms.
If a
Like,
particular broom takes your fancy, just let me know.
why wouldn't you like bundle them together and then attach them to your broom? Or charm them to follow behind you?
Do you mind sharing more about your brooms?
I have a passion for them. Every detail of every model. Take Wind Wisps, well known for their quality ash handles. U-weavers are rare because some fear flying them, likely to do with the U-wand's darker reputation. Then you have the Ember Dash, known for its handsome appearance. Working with brooms every day makes me practically giddy. It's one of many reasons I cherish running this shop.
Sounds quite the array of brooms. I'll have a look around, thank you.
What are we looking for today?
U-weaver, Ember Dash, Hogwarts house broom, moon trimmer. They just have costs? Do they don't have differences?
That item is of the highest quality.
Oh, that's neat. It's all fiery. Ember Dash. House broom. Oh, that one's cute. That one reminds me of Kiki's delivery service. Because the little side handles, or side bags.
That item is of the highest quality.
I like the shape of the butt of this one, but I like that this one is...
That item is of the highest quality. Thanks for stopping by. Oh, whilst nearly any broom will certainly be a step up from the practice brooms in Kagawa's class, they all have their limitations. You seem to be a flyer who might be interested in, say, some enhancements.
Okay.
Go on.
Ha! Knew I was right about you. I think you'll be quite happy with the performance of any broom at lower altitudes. But you may notice that speed consistency tends to falter as you rise. I believe I can remedy this issue.
Uh-oh.
I have some ideas for enchantments, upgrades, if you will, that will What I need is someone to conduct a broom flight and report back to me so I can perfect the upgrades.
Okay.
As it happens, another Hogwarts student, Imelda Reyes, is using abandoned broom courses for time trials. Clever girl. An ideal situation for collecting flight statistics. If you were to compete for the best time and succeed, then report back to me with how your broom behaved, I could complete work on my first upgrade. What say?
Sure.
That sounds intriguing. I'll see what I can do.
Thank you. It'll be worth your while. If I'm right, the new upgrade ought to enhance brooms in every regard. And I can give you a special price. The time trial should be a bit of fun too. Go to the Quidditch pitch and Imelda Reyes will sort you out.
Oh, his nose is all messed up.
Once you've beaten Imelda's time, be sure
that's
to
why
let
it's
me know.
messed up. Guarantee you. Oh, hey, it's Jess.
Revelio.
Oh,
Can't help but admire Mr. Weeks' enthusiasm.
Those look kind of cool. I like the gloves with the things on the knuckles. I feel like it would be impractical, but I don't even know. I don't like gloves to begin with. That's not a door. What the heck? Spintwitch's Sporting Needs, run by the amiable Albie Weeks. This shop sells a manner of wizarding sporting goods, including the latest broom models. Gossip around town is that Albie himself is working on a number of broom enhancements. Oh, okay. So, like, broom experimental stuff. Alright, I have enough time, I think, to get us there. And then I'll have to go
Hogsmeade,
for
here
now.
I come.
There it goes. There's a little symbol down near the map it's got like a little flying symbol. That's the symbol for if I can or cannot fly. So it's gone now, so I can fly. Fly. No. I don't like that it changes your quest. That's super annoying. I can't go in Hogsmeade. Whoops. do I... There we go. There's like an auto-flight button. If you click the stick, it auto-flies. So I don't have to, like, do anything or whatever. Look at my cool broom. Oh, I bet if I had a cloak on, it would be flapping around like crazy. Maybe I should have popped those balloons. No, I'm running out of time. We need to go. What is this?
Revelio.
Is this a little town? Oh my gosh. Okay, there we go. Lagged a little? Look at all the spots. Oh. Nice. Whoosh. The spiders. They stay over there, spiders. Let's get the flue flame.
I've always said
Sand
travel
Baker's
broadens
Tower.
the mind.
There it is. Alright. Let's save. Unfortunately, this is going to be all for me for right now. Okay, there we go. I have a task I have to go complete, but I will be back later today, in a couple hours probably, and we'll keep going with this. So, I wanted to be able to play a little bit and get some of this out of the way. So, anyway, it is what it is. We got, what, an hour? An hour's worth of streaming? That's not terrible. It's not terrible. But just in case I don't get to come back for whatever reason, thanks for hanging out with me today. Everybody enjoy the rest of their Valentine's Day. I'll see you guys tomorrow, just in case. But if not, I'll see you guys in a couple hours. So I'll be right back, okay? Bye, guys.